Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing great. I am so excited. I'm sitting down and filming a makeup tutorial. It has been a while since I've actually done a full makeup tutorial. And I'm really excited for this one because this one is a collaboration with my friend Pure Lottie. I met Pure Lottie through her YouTube channel. I was thinking about purchasing the Lumi boxes, which is a monthly subscription box. And I commented on her videos and I realized that she was actually in Perth as well. So I commented on a couple of her videos and I followed her on Instagram. And since then we've become really good friends. We talk almost every day through Instagram or text message. And we did meet up once for lunch and we did some shopping. Now we haven't caught up again just because we've been really busy and also we were in lockdown for a period of this month. But we are planning on catching up again, so I'm really excited for that. But in today's video, we are doing collaboration. So what we did is we picked out each other's makeup. So we basically shopped each other's stash. So what we did is we took photos of all our makeup and we sent it to each other. And from those pictures, we chose each other's makeup. So I have everything in my box here. And I'll quickly go through everything that she chose for me. I just put it in my Jeffree Star mystery box just because I wanted everything together. I will link her channel down below and I also will link the video down below eventually. I think we're trying to upload this at the same time. So once her video is up, I will link her video down below as well. Guys, for the palettes, Pure Lottie chose these two. Now this is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palette and it's just a palette full of mattes. Beautiful, beautiful color story. And then guys, the other palette we've got is this one here from Hip Dot Cosmetics. And this is a beautiful palette. I don't really like the mattes out of this palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use the shimmers out of this palette. So I'll use the mattes out of this one and I'll use the shimmers out of this palette. So I'm really excited. The next item we have is the Luna Beauty Blush Palette. So she did choose this blush for me. So I'm really grateful for that because there are 6 blushes in this palette. And then guys, for primer, she chose the Juno & Co. Miracle Moonshine Primer. I love this stuff, so I'm really happy that she chose that for me. For foundation, she chose my NARS foundation. Now this is in the shade San Fray. I'm glad she chose that because I do like using that. We have the Morphe setting spray she chose for me. We have this MAC highlighter. Now this is in the shade Let It Glow, so we've got that one. We've got the Too Faced setting powder, the Banana Cream banana setting powder, which I love. It's one of my go-tos. She chose the Kaleidos bronzer. So this is a little bronzer palette and I do usually just use this bottom one here. So we're going to use that for bronzer today. For concealer, she chose this DB Skin Renew concealer. Now I haven't actually tried this brand or this concealer before, so I'm excited to try that. This is the DB Cosmetics concealer in the shade Ivory, so that's new to me, so I'm excited to see how this will work with this foundation. Now she also did choose my MAC Painterly Pot eye primer. I actually primed my eyes already just to save a little bit of time, so I have used this product already. Also guys, I do have this brow pencil. Now I realized when I was picking all the makeup to put in this box, I don't think we actually chose each other's brow product, so I just chose one that I've used before. Now this is the Garbo & Kelly brow pencil in the shade Brunette. So I'm just going to use that. And then for lips guys, she actually said she wanted me to use a very, very dark shade of lipstick. So what I've gone for is I'm using the Velvet Trap lipstick from my Jeffree Star mystery box. Now this is in the shade Medieval Kiss and this is a dark, dark purple shade. So I'll quickly show you what it looks like. It almost looks black. This is what the shade looks like. It almost looks black, but it is a dark, dark eggplant purple. So I'm excited to use this for the first time. And then guys, I'm actually just going to throw in this purple lip gloss from Jeffree Star as well because I think that would be a great combination. And then lastly guys, we have a pair of lashes that I'm going to use as well. So let's get straight into this makeup tutorial. Now the way I want to do this makeup tutorial is I want to try something new. So what I want to try is I want to actually just do a voiceover while I do my eyeshadow tutorial. I think for me that's probably the best way. I've been struggling with makeup tutorials lately and just turning them into reels. So I want to try and work out the best way for me to do makeup tutorials. And I think I want to start it with this video. So hopefully it goes well. If not, I'll just have to reshoot this and edit it on the same day and get it up, which will be a very, very long day. Alright guys, so we start off with the shade Promise, which is a nice pink pastel shade. I really like this shade and I think it applied really, really nicely. It's very pigmented. There is a little kickback in the pan At the end of this video, I will show you that. This shade tends to crumble a little bit, but I still think it worked really, really nicely. Now I do apply that on the outer corner of the eye and towards the eyebrow, and I bring that across the eyelid about halfway. I really like this shade and it blended out really nicely as well. I also applied this shade with a Hank & Henry brush with the name Meg on it. This is the first time I used this brush and I think it applied really nicely. And I do use this brush for all the other matte shades. Now I do the same process on the other eye, but I do speed through this. The next shade I go in with is the shade Chase. Really, really pretty pink fuchsia shade, really pigmented. A little fallout under my eyes with this shade, not too much in the pan. I apply that over that shade Promise, and I do deepen up the crease as well with that shade. Really pretty shade. Little fallout on my cheeks, but nothing too crazy. Really, really pretty shade. I really like the way that looks and how pigmented it is. Again, I do the same process on the other eye. So pretty. And I'm talking about the shade, not me. As you can see, I'm quite happy with the way I have applied that shade. So I deepen up the crease quite a lot with the shade Chase. And now I'm going to go in with the shade Vamp, which is a deeper purple fuchsia shade. And I do the same thing, I deepen up the outer corner and I do bring that into the crease to about halfway onto the eyelid itself. Same process on the other eye. But look how vibrant those shades are, so pretty. Now I go into the shade Giggle, which is a light purple shade, almost a pastel as well, and I use the same brush and I just basically tap it onto the eyelid and then I blend out as I go, but so pretty. This shade blended out so nicely and blended into the other shades really nicely as well. Now there is a little fallout with this shade as well, but nothing too crazy. Now I'm just doing the other side, same process to speed it up. And now I'm just trying to make sure that they are the same. Alright guys, so it's primer time and now I'm going in with my Juno & Co. Miracle Moon Cream Primer. Now I do forget to clean up under my eyes while I'm putting my primer on, so you will see me shocked about that, but I do go in with a wet wipe, clean up under my eyes, and then I do put my primer on under my eyes again just to replace what I wiped away with the wet wipe. Here I am, shocked, horrid, embarrassed. Couldn't believe I did that. Sweepy sweep, cleany clean. Looking at myself in the mirror intensely, wondering why I'm still single. And then we're going in with the primer, tappy tappy, blendy blendy. And now I'm going in with the foundation. This is from NARS in the shade San Fran. This is the wrong shade for me, but we're just going to go with it. I do like this foundation. It does retail for $75 a bottle. I think I just spilled some on my shirt there. Not happy about that. Now going in with concealer. This is the DB Cosmetics concealer in the shade Ivory. It's probably not my favorite concealer. This is the first time I'm using it. It blended away okay, but it was quite watery and liquidy. It didn't really hide anything under my eyes. It's the right shade for me. I do like a lighter shade for my under eyes and also my cheek area and forehead, but it didn't really do anything to help with the creases under my eyes. Now we go in with one of my favorite setting powders, This is the Banana Cream Setting Powder from Too Faced. Really like this. Got this in my premium box from Lumi when I signed up to it the first month. And I just basically powder all over my face. The brush I'm using is a big brush, and I got that from my premium box from Lumi as well, one of the months, I can't remember. Now I'm going in with Kaleidos. I love this bronzer, one of my favorite bronzers. I use my big bling brush, face brush. This is from the Paige Corin collection. Now I contour my nose because, you know, we like a smaller nose. With a big pumpkin sized face like mine, you need to make things smaller when you can. Now guys, we go back into the Blend Bunny cosmetic palette. I go in with the shade Giggle and I run that along the inner corner bottom lash line halfway. And then I go into the shade Signs and I run that on the bottom lash line on the outer corner. And I blend those two shades together. Now this is where my camera stops filming. I do go into the Hip Dot Cosmetic palette and I do apply the shade Goddess and I run that along the bottom lash line, but I didn't film that. Now I'm going into the highlighter. This is one of my favorite highlighters and it's from MAC and it's the Let It Glow highlighter. One of my favorites. I apply that with an extremely soft fluffy brush along my cheeks, along my nose, forehead, and I do put that on my chin as well because we like to shine when we can. I go in with the Lunar Beauty blush palette next, and I go in with the shade, I think that's Stargaze, one of my favorite ones. And I applied that with the same brush I used for my highlighter because I did forget to put the blush on first. Normally I do my blush and then highlighter after, but I just thought, oh well, I've forgotten, I'll just use the same brush and we'll make it work. Now I'm going in with the shade Velvet Trap, and this is in the shade Medieval, and it's a deep purple shade, really pretty. That gloss is amazing. And guys, I am back and this is the finished look. I actually really love the colours. The lipstick I kinda overdrew a bit too much, but I actually really like the colour, and the lip gloss that I chose to put over it is really pretty. I just like the way it makes the lips shine. Now the eyeshadow palettes, I had a little bit of trouble. This shade here, Promise, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it did have a ton of fallout and did kinda crumble while I was using it. Besides that, the mattes in this palette blend themselves out amazingly. I did watch Ali Dawson review this palette and also Pop Luxe, and they said the same thing. The mattes just work with you, not against you, and I found what they said completely true. So I'm absolutely so happy that I've got this palette. This is going to be my go-to rainbow palette. And then this palette here, Hip Dot. Now the shimmer shade I used out of this palette was Goddess, this one here. It's a beautiful shimmer. Now I have tried to use the mattes out of this palette and they just didn't blend for me. So I'm probably not going to use the mattes out of this palette, but the shimmers work really nicely. I just put that shimmer along the bottom lash line. Everything else is not new to me besides the Jeffree Star Velvet Trap and the lip gloss. Now the Velvet Trap, I found it a little hard to apply, so I might actually apply it with a brush next time, a pointed lip brush, just so I can get really defined edges. Now before I go, let me just set my face with my Morphe setting spray. Oh, I love that stuff. It's my favourite setting spray. I do have a few others. The Urban Decay one, I bought a MAC one recently and I got a couple from my premium Lumi boxes in the last couple months. But this is my go-to. Especially if I need to wet my brush, I use this. It's amazing. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love doing this little collaboration with Pure Lottie. Don't forget to check out her video. I will link all her information down below. She is one of the kindest people in the world. We give each other so much advice, makeup-wise, YouTube-wise, filming, all that type of stuff. She was actually the one who did most of the research for the camera that I'm filming on now. We actually purchased the same camera, which is great because we've been helping each other out, messaging each other. Hey, do you find this problem? If you do you know how to fix it? So we help each other out a lot. She's probably helped me out a lot more than I've helped her out because she's done a lot of research on this camera in particular. So go check out her channel and Instagram. She does a lot of different things. She has a weekly vlog video, which I always look forward to watching. She does a ton of makeup looks and she's so talented. She also has Lumi unboxes every month, just like me. So yeah, guys, go check her out. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell just so you know when I upload a brand new video. And check out my Instagram. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed this collaboration that we did. I'm so excited to do more in the future with her. And also, guys, if you've got any questions on any of the products that I've used in this video, please leave a comment down below. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Nope. So I'm going to say goodbye, and until next time, I will see you later. Oh my love. Bye.